Sweet.
What's going on, Internet? It is your boy, Eric Banholtz, back again with another incredible live stream here with my friend
Jack Malacco. Good to see you guys. Good to see you too.
Yeah, man.
You're looking smarter today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone on the other side of the Internet picked up the video today.
Yeah. We'll talk a little bit about those.
Talked about these. We got this nice big blue light.
Yeah. I feel like I should put mine on.
Do yours block blue light?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
They also reflect the lights, so that's cool.
Yeah, but you got the whole Mahesh stuff going on.
Yeah. We're going to get like 1,000 comments like, take the glasses off.
Yeah.
Can't see your eyes. Oh, we should probably move your
I'm
placeholder.
here.
Yeah, so we don't need you anymore, and we can start this off with a bang. There we go. Today's game is going to be how many times can we hit that thing without knocking over my drink. We'll see how we do. But welcome, guys. If you don't know, this is the Beardbrand live stream. Welcome. If you don't know who we are, this is Jack Malacco and Eric Banholtz. Welcome, welcome. As always, guys, we are doing the giveaway down in the description. All you need to do is click that link, fill out your name, your email address, and your YouTube channel username. That is the name that pops up next to your comments. So go ahead and give us that one because that's the most important one. Because at 45 minutes in, we're going to call some names. We're going to draw 3 winners, and those 3 winners are going to have the chance to win one of 3 $50 gift cards to the Beardbrand website. So stick around, guys. And one thing I want to mention before we do go into the rest of it is when you enter this, you need to stick around till the end.
Gotta be in.
Yeah.
Gotta be in.
Because if you don't respond in some way, whether you just say yay or I'm here or whatever, when we call out your name at 45 minutes in and you don't respond, you can't win. All right? So, that being said, guys, go ahead and fill that out if you don't have the chance, and come on back and let's get into it, man. Let's go over some schedule rundowns real quick. So, as always, we're going to do what we do. We talked about the giveaway. We're going to talk about some products. We're going to talk about some upcoming videos. Then we have got a ton of style consultations this time. We're going to try it a tiny bit differently this time. We're going to drop it down from 1 minute to 30 seconds. That way you guys can have more people.
Bam.
Yeah, man. People have been begging to have more of these. So we're going to drop it down to 30 seconds.
How do people email us their stuff?
Yeah, guys, if you want to be featured on the live stream, have us take a look at your style. Have us take a look at your beard. Email us at style@beardbrand.com.
Style@beardbrand.com.
As always, we're picking from old ones and new ones. This can be anywhere from right before the live stream to all the way back when we first opened this up. We're just working through these guys because there is hundreds of them. So don't feel bad if you're not featured today. You always have a chance next week and the week after that. We're going to keep it going, all right? So that will be once we talk about products and videos. Then we'll get into some special topics after the style consultations. And after that, we're going to pull some names for the winners and do some question and answer, and then we're going to get out of here.
Well, we're not going to pull them.
No, we're not.
Who's
going to
pull
them? Check it out. Behind the camera, as always, we got Mr. Josh Lawson. Josh, you want to say hello?
There he goes.
We got him by the products and all the equipment back there. We moved him out of the cave.
Hey, Josh, you know that's like the British FU, that hand gesture, right?
Yeah. Oh, don't do that one, man. Getting
so
a little vulgar.
Every week doing what he can to get fired, right?
Yeah, right. I was going to say he's exactly. He's pushing that. Right?
Oh, yeah? It's coming in nice.
It is.
Show,
it's looking
show
good.
These guys what it,
yeah, can we see you again?
On 2.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Are people saying turn your mic on? There you go.
So
yeah,
Josh is growing the beard back as well, and then his hair too.
Yeah, my hair is.
So he's doing a little bit of both. We probably should have done
show the side. How long's the side getting? Because you're growing out from the under.
Yeah, I'm growing out from an undercut, so I have.
Yeah, I mean, back when I first joined on, he had the sides of his head shaved.
Dude, his hair like grows in amazing.
Yeah, it came in thick, and it's coming really nice up there.
Yeah.
Sweet, man.
Now my girlfriend has an undercut too.
Oh,
there
really?
You go.
Yeah.
Sweet. You can both grow out your hair eventually. Do another series. Oh, man. Okay. Why don't we get into some products? So I'm sure people are already noticing that we've got some stuff on the table. And I'm not talking about the root beer, man. I'm talking about these.
Oh, is that root beer? I thought it was beer.
Yeah, someone last week was like, how does Eric feel about you drinking beer on the live stream? And I'm like, yeah, it's root beer, brother.
Jack can do what he wants, man.
Yeah, man, it's that freedom.
But
anywho,
you got that you can't drink the gluten beer.
No, that's right. I don't know if a lot of people know this. I actually have celiac disease, so I can't drink beer. But I can drink cider and I can drink root beer. So for now, I'm just going to stick with this.
Even Miller High Life.
Yeah, man. That's got straight up gluten in it. No PBR, no Lone
Isn't
Star.
that just like water with a little bit of food coloring in it?
Yeah, but it's got the idea of wheat in there, and that's all it takes, man, is just that little introduction of wheat, and then it's just done.
Yeah.
Anywho, guys, so besides the root beer talk, we got some new sea salt sprays coming your
look
way.
at
Let's
these,
bring
man.
these up on the camera. So I feel like
Dope.
I always
AF,
like
right?
showing off
That's
these
what everyone
little,
says.
dope and fresh. So these are the what? I said dope and fresh.
That's not what it stands for.
Dope AF.
Oh no, AF, no, as fresh. No, I said dope and fresh. But I'm saying like AF is a totally different thing,
Yeah.
and I'm not walking
Okay.
myself into that corner. I'm not letting you trap me in that box, man.
I thought you were saying dope AF stands for dope and fresh.
No, man. That would be cool, though. I feel like if you wanted to say it in, like, middle school, although middle schoolers cuss a bunch, but if you want to say it in, like, elementary school, dope and fresh AF,
Yeah, we were having a debate in our YouTube title
Oh, right.
meeting this week about what's
Whether-
a cooler word, dope or fresh.
Yeah, honestly,
So
guys.
let us know in the comments, do you guys think dope is cooler or do you think fresh is cooler?
Or are we just so out of tune that, like, maybe there's a different word we don't
Yeah,
even think
maybe-
of? Like, maybe we're so out of whack. Even that sounds dumb. Maybe we're so out of it that we don't even know what's cool anymore. Except for the word cool. Cool is always stuck around. We discussed that, too.
Cool is old school cool.
Yeah, cool is always great, man.
Cool.
Anywho, man,
Yeah.
we just keep beating around this bush. Bush being this guy right here. 2 new sea salt spray kind of situation. We got the silver line and the gold line. I know we already had the silver line out, but they're coming back in these new sizes, man. Check this out. Our hands didn't just
Stoked
throw.
about this.
Yeah, it looks really cool. You want to talk about these a little bit?
Yeah, so a couple of things you'll notice right off the bat is we've once again upgraded
Oh, the nozzle.
sprayer.
Yeah.
So it's a new sprayer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get some action here.
Yeah, I was
Honestly-
I was waiting to put this on. So what? You shake it up.
Shake
With
it.
this new nozzle, you got to turn the safety off up here, right? So there's like a little bit that you can
Yeah.
turn.
Turn it.
That way you're not going to like lose it in
And
your
so
bag.
here's the first time you spray it, you're going to get kind of like this
Mist.
little stream. Like,
Oh, really?
You guys know how like
Actually, let me
you-
make sure we don't have.
you
sort of
use
like
the
say, okay,
restroom after.
cool. After certain situations. That's just
And
that
it
smells
kind of
really
flies.
good.
So that happens. So I'm gonna pre-spray,
Off camera.
premature spraying over here.
All right, I don't want to hit the lights over there, but mine's not spraying.
Dang, that went so
So
far.
I got it. Yeah, see.
Wow, that
That's
got
it.
distance, man.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about.
I
It's-
hit the
it's-
wall.
Yeah, that's the pre-spray I'm talking about.
Okay.
So the first time you use these, like, don't point it at your eyeball because it's
Yeah.
going straight in there. But,
But after
once you get
that-
it going, lean back.
Yeah, and then you
Check
can,
this. Check this mist out.
That's way stronger, man.
Can you guys see that?
I don't think they can see that on this camera. I can taste that
I
though.
think
One in my mouth. It smells
let's
really
spray
good.
one
though.
this way.
All right. I don't think they can see that on camera. I can definitely see that. It's going like right into my beard. We've ruined the studio.
But
Either way,
smells great. So in the
Yeah.
new size, it's like our new size styling balm, utility
Right.
balm, wash and softener. They're travel friendly.
this is 3.4 fluid ounces now.
3.4
correct?
fluid ounces. TSA is going to let you
Travel with these bad
travel
boys.
with them.
Cool.
They smell incredible, and of course the gold line. You guys know we do not have the gold line currently available.
yet.
So brand new product coming out.
Is that's not a prototype? That's the real deal right there,
That's
right?
the real deal. Real
Sweet
deal.
man. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. You
They
know
saw
what,
it on
though?
stream. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, they did see the
Oh,
stream.
yeah.
They saw the stream on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
And what's the verdict? Dope or fresh?
It's about a mixed bag.
Really?
Hmm.
Oh man. We'll never
Team,
know.
I'm team dope, just so everyone knows.
I would go with dope too. I just recently kind of picked that one up like within the last 2 years. I used to not like it. But
Sarah's
I
team
like it.
fresh.
She's team fresh. She would be.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Jeez.
Either way. All right, man. So that is the new sea salt spray, new size, gold or gold line
dude,
coming up
it
pretty soon.
doesn't it just smell lovely in here?
It does. You know what? You guys were saying this back when Mahesh was doing haircuts. The tea tree scent in the sea salt spray smells really good. Smell that?
Yeah, it smells. You
really
sprayed
good.
it like right in my face. Remember?
Yeah, but it's like concentrated now. That actually mixed with Old Money, that smells really good. So man, that's pretty awesome.
dude, we know how to make some good smelling stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I've got the.
I'm a little biased, but
Mhm.
when it comes to aromas,
Well, here's the
Beardbrand.
thing, man. I always change my mind on which one I like best. Like this morning, I put in Tree Ranger, and I completely forgot how much I liked it. I was doing Temple Smoke for about 2 weeks, and then I don't know where I'm like, wow, this smells way better. All right. Anyway, we're Killing time.
I'm reading the comments. Sorry.
What are you
Yeah,
laughing?
Josh is giggling over there.
Josh
I
is
think
having
he's
a good
reading
old
my
time. I don't know if he's laughing at us or
Oh,
with us.
before we go on, you
Yeah.
know, all I used in my hair today.
Oh yeah,
That's it. That's
really?
it. Sea salt spray.
It looks good.
Yeah, so I'm doing this kind of like textured stuff, and then my video
Yeah, you
that
got a
was
video.
live today.
No, that comes out. Or
No,
no,
no, no, no.
the one that was.
So the
yeah.
video I did today, this one, if
Yeah.
you look at my hair,
Mhm.
all I was using there
is
sea
just
salt
sea salt spray.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you guys, this product is it's a dope product.
It's fresh and it's dope. It's dope and fresh. Dope AF. Anyway,
All right.
guys, so that is what's going on with the new product stuff. Let's get into the world of videos real quick. So, in the world of videos, guys, we've got a couple new awesome ones coming up. And let me tell you about them. Let me just pull them up so I don't ruin what I was supposed to say. We got Carlos back in the studio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. He made a very cool video talking about his skincare routine because, man, Carlos has some good skin.
Dude, that mother.
I know, man. It's weird. Like, you can kind of get a sense of it from the videos, but when I met him in person for the first time in March, I was like, dang, this dude really takes care of himself. So he's going to bring the information to you guys, show you how he takes care of his skin, takes care of his beard daily. I'm not talking like the full-on to the nines, every sort of like, you got to do this all the time. This is like a quick little daily thing that you can do yourself, which is really cool. I think it's a great video. So that's coming out pretty soon, I think this week. We've also got Eric coming back in the studio again. Little video from the road, just like today's. That one's going to be pretty cool. It's going to show you how he does his hair.
I don't wear any other shirts. This is like all. I
Yeah,
wear.
I was
This
just
is
going to
like-
say, that's the one you wore last stream, right? And in the video today.
Yeah, dude, we got to sell these. We still got some left.
Do we still have a good amount of them left?
I don't know how many we got left,
We
but we
should-
got some left. So if you haven't picked this shirt up,
Yeah, guys.
it's dope.
And fresh.
Ben Innocent says
Dope
Lush is
AF.
better.
Lush is better?
Yeah, that's some Lush. That's a.
Oh, I thought he was
Oh.
talking about the brand. I was
No,
like, what
like the
heck?
word.
I'm like, that was weird.
Lush, huh?
Lush.
That must be a 2018 thing.
I was going to say I have no idea. And I think I'm younger than Ben Innocent. Anyway, so besides that, man, we've got Greg back in the studio for some classic Greg Brzezinski stuff. And man, Greg is going gangbusters lately. That video he did with that haircut,
Oh yeah, old school.
still doing super well. So he
Is Greg
actually,
in the channel today?
I
You know
haven't
what?
seen
He
him yet.
might be. I haven't seen him yet. We've got the other Greg, CXBB VIP Greg is in here. But
Okay.
I haven't seen Brzezinski in here as of yet. He might jump in at some point. He and Mahesh usually do.
Yeah.
We need to get Carlos in here every once in a while. But he's at Cannes Film Festival right now. Living it up, man. That looks fun. Anyhow, so we've got Greg back in the studio. And you know what? He's actually going back to that barbershop. He just got done filming, like, as of like an hour ago with them, with those guys at that barbershop. So hopefully we'll get another video from those guys pretty soon with Greg. And then, of course, you know, we've got some Gentleman Rogues coming back. You guys have been asking for it. We had Jackrabbits in the queue. We worked through those, and now we're going back to Gentleman Rogues. So if you guys have been asking for it, it's coming back. Got a little Mahesh action, got a little Dave Banks action. No Charlie as of yet, but we featured a lot of Charlie recently. Besides that, let's keep on going, guys.
I want to see Carlos cut some hair again.
Yeah, that would be cool. That video did really
Or
well.
maybe I
and
should
really
try my
enjoyed-
hand. You
Oh,
want me
yeah?
to cut your hair?
No, I'm all right, man.
Dude, I can do a dope fade.
I feel like I could probably get a fade at this point from how many videos I've watched of like all these dudes giving fades.
My hands are like
Like a little shaky.
no, they're like solid,
Oh, really?
very steady. Very
You wouldn't get
steady.
any
Yeah.
steps in there. It'd be a nice, solid,
Very-
clean
yeah,
fade.
yeah. No lines or anything.
Well, maybe if I'm feeling gutsy, I'll try it, but no promises, man.
That'd be a fun video.
Yeah, actually, that would. I almost did that with our graphics guy here, Trey. He was
Oh.
asking for a beard trim, and I was like, let's grab the camera. Let's do this real quick. I thought better at the very end. Anyhow, guys, so that is what's going on in the world of products, in the world of videos. Let's get into some style consultations now. You guys have been asking for them. You guys are like chomping at the bit. Let's get into it. Josh, can we get into them?
Style consultations.
30 seconds each guy. We're going to get through a whole bunch of them. Alrighty.
That means I gotta update my
Yeah,
timer.
We got to get the timer going.
30 seconds. Did y'all do that last week?
Nope.
No, we did a longer one, and we spent a little bit more time. We had Sylvester go with them, but we only got to a few because we took a little bit longer with these guys. So-
Sylvester's very thorough.
Yeah, he really is. Sylvester, if you guys didn't catch last stream, was really our biggest style guy here. If you guys write into him at style@beardbrand.com, he's the one that's usually helping you guys out. And he's been showing us some
Also,
cool
yeah, he's
transformations.
also growing the Alliance.
He has been, and the Alliance has been going really well. If you don't know what that is, that's our private community. It's still in beta right now, but we've got a lot
Do we
of
got
really
a link
awesome.
for that, Josh?
You could probably grab
The
one.
type form? Yeah, I can grab it.
Yeah.
For the type form. If you're interested in being on the wait list for the Alliance.
Yeah, so there is an application process for this thing, guys, but you can go ahead and click on that link that Josh is going to post in the chat and go ahead and get yourself on the wait list. See if you can get in before we stop testing it and make it go live. See, it's been really fun. I've been having a lot of good times interacting with some of you. Some of these guys that are actually in there right now are part of the Alliance. So that being said, guys, let's get into these style consultations.
Ready? Are you leading this one?
I can lead with this one, yeah. All right, Josh, are we ready to go?
Style consultation.
Let's go. There we are in the tiny little window now. Feels so small. Sweet. Oh, man, what a good one to start with. All right, so this guy, man, I have nothing to suggest with his hair. He is doing really well with the hair. I love the tight sides. Love the sunglasses. Love the Carlos Costa-inspired jacket. In terms of the beard, I like the mustache, but honestly, I would suggest twirling that thing up, putting it into a handlebar, and getting sort of a Verdi beard situation. Maybe tuck that underneath a little bit under and get a really stylized situation going on. I like it down, but I think you could play around with it, get a little bit of a curl going in there. Boom.
These
30
are
seconds.
quick.
I like them. Oh, Captain Sideways. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, that's us. Oh, shit, we're falling. Josh, we've fallen. There we are. All right, let's see if we can't get this guy.
I had the wrong thing selected.
There we
I
go.
apologize.
There he is. All right, cool. 30 seconds on the clock. And go.
Boom. I mean, this guy is rocking what I would say the Greg Brzezinski
I would say so.
style,
too.
like
Yeah.
down to perfection. Watch any Greg's video. I think he could probably hop on our channel and give some style tips. 'Cause
I was about to say the
he's
same
got
thing.
it going pretty well. My only suggestion would be maybe put a part in the hair for a little more defined one. I think we've got a good hairstyling one coming up
Yeah.
with a similar hair growth pattern as him. That's almost like a classic.
Sort of situation. Yeah, man. Man, those 30 seconds go fast. I'm also going to move these styling bombs, or these sea salt sprays a little bit farther so we don't knock them over. All right. Let's keep this train going, man. Alrighty. 30 seconds on the clock. Like the cheek line, he's dropped it down a little bit lower so that it goes into his natural mustache pattern. I would take the hair up just a tiny bit higher and shorter. You can kind of get sort of like an eraser head situation if you let that grow too long in the top, and with curls you can definitely exaggerate that. So in my opinion, I would drop those down just a little bit, bring those curls in, man, and you can get a tighter wig going on top. Beard looks great, man. I would continue to grow that out if you want, but the style you have right now looks fantastic. Sweet.
I think the hair looks good, man.
You do?
Yeah, I think that's dope hair. That's kind of what I'm doing today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't get as much curls.
Yeah, you don't have nearly as much curl as this guy, but
I think I like that length. I think the all over styles
yeah, man.
pretty
It's
dope.
not bad. It's
Dope.
dope and fresh and lush. Apparently lush is the new word. All right, Josh, can we keep it going? Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Boom.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I think this style's pretty good. I think if he trimmed up the cheek line a little bit better, it would shape his face a little more proportionate. He's got some real thick cheeks where if he tapered that in a little bit better, it looks like, obviously without the shirt on, he just hopped out of the shower, so I don't know if that's his normal hairstyle or not.
Yep.
But I think he could invest into a little more fashion-forward hairstyle to bring the look together. But it's also hard to tell when you're shirtless because I don't know what your style is. So if you guys send photos, I always recommend like wearing something that you'd wear normally.
Yeah.
And then that way I'm going to know if you can go a little more wild or not.
We're not going to say stop going shirtless, but
we'd prefer clothes.
We'd prefer a shirt or some style just to get sort of your fashion sense, if that helps.
Yeah.
If you want fashion advice.
Or maybe he just goes around shirtless all the time.
That could
and
be
that's
his
style.
situation, man. If that's his thing. Hey.
So you never know.
Whatever brings you the most amount
What's
of
up?
confidence. Go.
Oh,
for
I
it.
think Greg is. Yeah, Greg is in here. What's up, Greg? How you doing?
Hey, Greg.
Good to see you, man. All right, let's keep it going. Wow, look at this beard, man. All right, so first of all, let's talk about the hair. I would bring the hair down a little bit closer, almost to a buzz cut situation where you can kind of fade that out. If you haven't seen, we've got a really good video on guys with balding situations on top. We did with Mahesh. That'd be a good video for this guy to check out. In terms of the beard, he may be going for the yeared. If not, I would maybe get a maintenance trim just because the curls are getting pretty massive. But if he didn't want to trim, what he can do is take advantage of that thing that we've all talked about at this point with the comb and the blow dryer in the morning to straighten that beard out.
Yeah, and your beard, if you're watching this dude, is like almost exactly as my beard as it gets long.
Yeah, it looks
so
very
any
similar.
of my older videos where I've got a longer beard, that will help you kind of get those waves tamed and under control.
Definitely, man. Absolutely. All right, let's keep it rolling, Josh. Captain Sideways and shirtless. That would have been funny if like the next like 5 dudes were all shirtless.
Yeah, all the guys that I get are going to be shirtless.
That'd be funny, like, yeah, just yours were shirtless. All right, let's roll.
So it looks like this guy has the opposite growth patterns of the previous guy I reviewed, a little bit thinner on the cheeks. I don't know if he's regrowing that area in after shaving it or if it's just kind of how it comes in naturally. You might want to play around with a little bit lower line if that's how it comes in naturally, but if he's growing it in, then give it a little more time to see how it fills in. Overall, the length looks well, the shape looks pretty well, and it blends nicely into the haircut.
Ooh, that was a subtle one.
Yeah, come on,
that was
dude.
a small one.
Dude, who taught you how to gong?
There we go. Actually, what's kind of funny is because we're using these types of microphones, you really don't hear it that loud. Which is crazy. I didn't notice that until last week when I watched it back. I was like, oh, we're not blowing out everyone's ears. Cool. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. Oh, by the way, guys.
Style@beardbrand.com.
Go for it. It's style@beardbrand.com. Oh, I recognize this guy.
Sideways.
Captain Sideways, but I think I recognize who this is. I think this is
do too.
Louise. This is Louis or Lewis. I can never pronounce his name right.
He's in the Alliance.
Yeah, this man is in the Alliance, and he is looking good, man. So, advice. Beard is looking fantastic. I would grow out that mustache, let that thing get epic, because it looks like he absolutely has the growth pattern to do it. He could get sort of a Jeff Bone Cristiano look going on with that beard, and I think the hair is actually looking really good. I don't know if he wears a robe every day. I think that's a robe, but I think I would personally slick the hair back a little bit, get kind of a voluminous kind of situation going on. But honestly, my biggest takeaway would be grow out that mustache, man. You've got a good style going on already. Oh, should have given that to you. There you go. Nice teeny one. There we go.
Criticizing
Sweet.
you and.
Yeah, people are already starting. That's what's cool. Okay, so in the chat, people are starting to recognize each other because I think they're all in the Alliance. Like Ben Innocent already recognizes who this is. I like that.
Yeah.
The Alliance is working, man.
And the Alliance is an investment.
Absolutely.
It's not something that's free. It's a private community for
private paid
people who are
yeah.
looking to invest in themselves. So
Yeah.
we're in beta mode right now, and we're testing things out, but we will have a public launch in the future.
Yeah. Working on it still. Cool. Let's keep it going, man.
My turn?
Your turn.
I'm getting there.
We're getting there. There he is. Oh,
Ah!
Captain Sideways.
Sideways. Nice
There we
photograph.
go. Excellent.
So
What's our man up
I'm
to?
going to theme here like a lot of thinner cheeks.
Mm.
Do we have any more photos, Josh?
Nope.
I think overall the style looks good. I dig the hairstyle with the beard. I think he does have thinner cheeks, and he's got the option if he wants to pull it back, he can pull it back and go pretty short and then keep a longer mustache because it looks like he's got some good growth on the mustache. Go with something like the beard stash, or keep it going as is and maybe play around with a little more aggressive apparel style is maybe something else I'd recommend.
Sweet.
Dude, you can gong me as I'm talking. That's the whole point.
I know, but I actually legitimately wanted to hear that point. I was like, I wonder what he's going to say. All right, let's keep it going. Sweet, man. I like this style. I love the bald head bearded combo because I think when you're bald or you got a shaved head, it makes your beard look twice as big and twice as badass. So with this guy, I think that what he wants to do is incorporate a little bit of a round brush into the bottom of his beard, roll that under so he can get more of a shape going in there. I'm not talking like going full on oval because he's got sort of an oval shaped face, and I wouldn't want him to walk away with this looking like an egg. But one of my suggestions would be roll that under and get sort of more of a shape going so it doesn't fan out, or have it trimmed to get sort of a square shape.
Now, I got a question for you.
Yeah, man.
Do you think he got that tattooed on him because he has an arm and he's a man?
Perhaps. I can't. What does it
says
say? I don't have my...
Armenian.
Oh, I like that. That's good, man.
Dude, I've been killing it with the dad jokes lately.
I know. You've been on point. They've been dope and fresh.
If you guys don't know, on my Twitter, I've been just
destroying with dad jokes.
Spitting on.
Have you been retweeted by the dad jokes Twitter?
A while ago.
Oh, yeah?
A while ago.
All right. All right, get into it, man. This is on you.
All right, I'm not going to have a lot of advice for this one. It's a great beard,
Yeah.
great hair. The hat, I would imagine, is not the normal hat he wears.
Probably not.
But if he is, I might recommend a different hat. But overall, dig the color.
Mm-hmm.
You could maybe get away with a little bit longer mustache if you trim the mustache. But again, I think it's still big enough that it suits the beard type. And I really dig the color
Yeah.
and the shape to it. So
Sweet, man. That is a good beard. I think this guy's actually sent one in before, like a long time ago, like one of the very first times we ever did this. All right, let's keep it going, man. 30 seconds on the clock. Boom. Sweet. So this guy definitely looks like he's younger. And with the head of hair that he has, it looks like it's going to come in very thick. I can't say the same about the beard as of right now. It's still very small. I suggest giving that at least a month, seeing what you can work with. And then if it's not coming in like you want, man, I would pick a beard style that works with your growth pattern. Whether that be a Van Dyke, Hollywoodian, whatever you want to do. Even if you want to rock the solo mustache, I think that mustache will come in pretty thick. In terms of the hair, I think this guy has the type of hair that could actually work really well with a high taper fade. Give him a bit more of a square look on top so that the whole oval isn't too bad. Cool.
yeah, I think he kind of has like a mustache growth pattern as you. So I think it will come in similar to you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Have you guys noticed Jack's mustache today?
Oh, yeah, I've been hiding behind the microphone. I've been styling it a little bit differently today. Wax the whiskers up. I want to try that out for a little bit, see how that works. If people hate it, I'll go back because it feels good to wear a
Shouldn't matter
mustache.
if people hate it or not.
That's
you
true,
should just
that's
do what
true.
you like, man.
Yeah, man, that is one thing. We'll get into that a little bit later in terms of like what people think about other people.
Yeah.
Beards, at least. But anyway, let's keep it going with these style consultations. Let's keep it going, man.
Oh, and
Captains.
before I get into this one, don't forget to enter into the giveaway.
Yeah, man. So if you guys are just joining us or for the first time or you don't know how these work, we have a giveaway down in the description, man. You're going to give us your
Look at that.
name. Oh, yeah, up there you can see it. Name, email address, and YouTube channel username. Username for YouTube is the name that pops up next to your comments. And guys, we're going to pull the first winner in about 15 minutes. So you got 15 minutes to enter, maybe 10-ish because we pull them sometimes a little bit early, but
Ah,
yeah. Be sure to enter in that. And guys, you got to be here when we pull them. You got to respond when we pull them because we're going
you
to
got to
tag
be
your
watching
name.
us as we pull it.
Yeah, you need to be on the ball, man. And I know there's a little bit of a
Do that.
delay sometimes.
On the ball and watching us pull it.
Exactly. There's a double entendre somewhere. I don't want to chase it, though. So go ahead and fill that out, guys, if you didn't get the chance. And we're going to pull those in about 15 minutes. We'll do the first of the three. All right?
Cool.
Let's get back
Right.
into the style consultations. Also, guys, if you want to send in pictures, that is style@beardbrand.com. We've already chosen all the ones we're going to do today. We're going to keep going, but we've already picked all the ones that we're going to show. So if you want to get on one of the next ones, go ahead and send those to style@beardbrand.com. Right on. Let's keep it going, man.
Yep.
Sweet.
Josh is like triple
Yeah.
tasking over there.
Josh doing like a million
got
things at
4
once.
monitors. Everything's
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, another great beard. I think
Definitely.
again, my themes tend to be with this beard. He could probably go a little bit longer in the mustache, get a little more movement to it, similar
Definitely.
to my style. And then I would recommend watching some of Greg's videos and taming the beard a little bit. I
Yeah,
think the
man.
length is really good. And up top, I might even go a little bit shorter
Yeah.
up top. You don't have to go completely bald, but take that down a little bit.
Sweet. Yeah, one
Thanks,
thing I've been noticing with a lot of the guys that have either thinner hair or it's really close or it's starting to recede a little bit more. I'm finding that shorter haircuts work a lot better, and I'm finding that a lot of the barber shops we feature just say the same thing, man. If your hair's going, wear that tight. It looks good.
And then same as with a beard too. Like
Yeah.
if you don't have to go completely shaven
Yeah, no.
on your bald head or your bald face.
Yeah.
A little bit of texture is always good, even if it's not as thick as you want it to be.
Yeah. And on that same note, man, don't be afraid to shave the head. The beard, you want to leave that alone, man. We don't want to touch that. All right, let's keep it going. I think that's the next office over, man. Huh. All right, let's keep it going.
I'm going. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, Josh. All right, guys, here we go.
All right.
This is me, Mr. James Franco.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, James Franco sent one in,
He's
man.
a fan of our channel.
Sweet, look at that. All right,
Hey,
so
James.
what's up, James Franco? I know that's probably not him, but anywho, I think this is a good look for him. He's rocking what I would consider that a Hollywoodian, would you not? because
Yeah.
he's got a good growth under there. It's almost could be dropped down to a Van Dyke if you wanted to shave the underneath and just go with the chin hair and the mustache. It's a great look. Looks really good on this guy. Glasses. Actually, this dude's got his style figured out. He's working with contrasting shapes, which I always think is good. Maybe tighten up the hair a little bit, but going back to what we did with the first guy with the curly top, I think that's actually a pretty cool look on this guy. I wouldn't necessarily take that down, but you can always try it out and see what it looks like. Sweet.
Someone put in chat the call is coming from inside the house.
I was just thinking of a scary movie the other day and how like young people want to understand it.
The Wayne's
movie?
Brother movie, scary movie?
Scream, I mean.
Oh,
okay.
Scream.
The
Yeah,
original.
Yeah, the original
Sorry.
one.
Not
Scary
the
movie is a
rip-off.
parody of Scream. No,
Yeah,
I saw it way too late in life to the point where it was like, didn't make sense anymore. I was like,
everyone's got cell phones.
Right. That's the case with most movies now. It's like, oh, well, can't they just call people? Anyhow,
All right, how
Let's
many
keep it
more
going.
we got?
we'll go for, let's say, 4 more minutes on these guys. We might not get to all of them. We have like a ton of them this time. Oh, another Captain Sideways. Hang on. Now he's Captain Upside Down. There we are.
Yeah.
Cool. Rock and roll, man.
I'm on the clock. I think when it comes to the beard style, again, great growth pattern where you can invest a little work is the transition from the beard to the sideburns and probably take that a little bit tighter.
Mm-hmm.
I also think there's a lot of opportunity to improve the hairstyle and finding one that kind of works. So it looks like it's a safe hairstyle right now without a lot of investment done into what is that style. So there's a lot of options out there because he's got great hair and beard that it's just finding the one that works for him.
Right. And a great hairline, too, man. Look at that hairline. Sweet. Let's rock and roll with the next
My
one.
brother.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
It's very red.
Great color on that one. I don't even know if that... He might have retouched that photo because that looks very, very red. Either way, I like that.
That's how I looked like as a kid.
Really.
Yeah, like, it was
Anyhow.
very vibrant red.
Okay, so I'm on the clock now. Let's rock and roll, man. I would suggest, he's got his lines down very well. He understands where his beard grows and where it does not. I don't know if that's even shaved at all. I mean, he's got that clean on those lines. Try growing out that beard a little bit more because that looks like it could get dense. I would definitely suggest that this guy grow it out a little bit more. The hairline, or not the hairline, but the hair itself is great. Maybe grow out the top a little bit more, keep those sides short. I could see a big transformation going for this guy if he were to grow out the top of his hair and his beard a little bit. Kind of get sort of a almost Viking Nordic style going on. Or maybe, Irish warrior. I've gone way over time. I'm sorry about that.
I kind of tuned out there.
Yeah, I was like, man.
My only recommendation is with how he's applying hair product, it looks like he's getting it up here. But don't forget, you also need to apply it to the sides of your head, the back of your head, so that you have a uniform hair texture. So it looks like it's kind of natural on the sides and just up on top. So apply that across the board when you use products.
Now, would you call that a corporate beard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly.
We've got a couple people saying, is that a corporate beard? Yep, there we go. Sweet. All right. Let's keep it going. Let's do 2 more each, or 1 more each. Sweet. Go for it, man.
All right. This guy's got some nice volume, nice style. See, I think like you can tell that he's invested into a purposeful look.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
Personally, I think it looks good. I think the length looks good. I think when I think of his face shape, I think of here in the office, Derek. I think is very similar beard type.
Yeah.
And for his growth pattern, I think that's a really good length and a really good shape. And he brings it together nicely.
Yeah, man. He really does. I like those glasses. Those are cool frames. On the topic of glasses.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do 1 more.
Has anyone seen our glasses video?
Yeah, watch the glasses video, guys. All right, last one for the day. This looks like my cousin. All right, man. So, my suggestion to you, this is one of those situations where the mustache is kind of growing right down over the mouth, but it almost isn't covering the entire mouth. So in that situation, this guy has 2 options. He can either bring the mustache up and trim it neatly above the lip, which is a good look, but if he were to do that, I would suggest that he bring the beard up as well, because otherwise it would look unproportional. But his other option with the stash that I would suggest is maybe get some wax in there. Give that a little bit of a style. Bring the beard up just a little bit with the roller, round brush, or with a trim, because again, you want to work it in proportion. You don't want it to be too heavy down here. So get a little bit of wax in there, see what you can do. And with that, guys, that is our style consultation. So let's get big.
Consultation.
All right, man.
Enter into the contest, right?
Yeah, so again, we've got our giveaway going on for about 10 more minutes.
10 minutes.
So enter in that. If you haven't got the chance, you'll have the chance to win one of 3 $50 gift cards to the Beardbrand website, man. Who doesn't like awesome products from Beardbrand on our website, man? It'll give them the opportunity to win.
Never met a person who's used their products and wasn't happy.
Right.
Never.
So, with that being said, why don't we get into some special topics real quick before we do our first drawing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and one of my things that I want to talk about is, I'm getting the question more and more of people saying, like, when is it time to shave? Like, when would you want to just say it's not my time?
Oh, right.
Because sometimes with some people, the growth just won't happen at a certain time. A lot of times this is coming from younger guys. They'll write in, it's like, how do I get my beard to look like this? And they really aren't showing any signs of growth right now. And what they are growing isn't necessarily what you would view as like the quintessential kind of beard.
Right.
Mustache maybe isn't coming in at all, or it's not coming in on the cheeks, or it's just under the neck. When would you say is a time to maybe finally go for that shave, if any time?
I mean, I think you have to look inside before looking outside.
That's what I
and
thought.
kind of like that feeling of what you want out of life and
Right.
how you view yourself, and being aware that whatever's going on is going to have an effect on others, but whether or not you really care about those effects is kind of important. So I think it's ultimately up to you. Like if your beard comes in super patchy, you know it, and you know it's not the best looking beard,
Right.
but you like it just because of the experience of it, then cool.
Yeah, there's something to be said about the experience.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but it's in purposefully making that decision.
Yeah, and it really comes down to
okay.
personal choice, right? Yeah.
Right.
So I don't necessarily would say to anyone, shave it off. I would say, make that decision yourself. That's really ultimately up to you.
Yeah.
We're never going to force anyone to shave.
But a general rule is if your strategy is for optimal attractiveness, the patchier your beard, the safer bet is always shorter.
Yeah, definitely.
Like 9 times out of 10. There's going to be rare occasions that your patches may fill in.
Or get covered up.
Yeah, get covered up or whatever that may be. But
Yeah.
generally speaking, if you've got a very patchy beard, shorter's better for attractiveness. But it doesn't mean it's the right
And you can always
decision.
choose a style like that you can work with. I mean, there's everything from like the whaler, if you're growing it down here, to just the solo stash if you're not getting it on the cheeks or the underneath, to the quintessential, Van Dyke. I'm seeing a lot of guys that I'm recommending the Van Dyke to because I think that really works well with a lot of guys.
Yeah, I saw one in person not too long ago.
Oh, really?
Pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, I think I honestly
It was like a very,
down
like,
to it.
it looked like almost like a perfect anchor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, between the mustache and then the soul patch
Down,
and then the Van
yeah.
Dyke.
Oh, so he had the two like no growth pattern right there.
Yeah, and it
but
was just
came
like
down.
meticulous too. So
That's
it was just
awesome.
like straight on point.
It looks really good on a lot of guys. I wish it would come back a little bit more, but I actually did see some scruffy goats this morning on the train. I was like, yes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, more people are growing it out, so that's always cool to see. But man, do you have anything you want to
That's
talk
your
about?
special topic?
That is my special topic for the day. Did you have anything that you wanted to bring up? Maybe those glasses?
No, I mean I talked about the glasses in my video.
So if you didn't get a
already.
chance to watch that, guys, that's Eric's video that we actually uploaded today. That's the video of the day. Go check that out if you haven't seen it after the live stream, though. Stick around because we're gonna do the drawing pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean probably, I don't know. Maybe what I'll talk about here is y'all may know this, and I was probably going to talk about it on my personal channel if I ever got around to it. But I've been writing a short book, a very short book.
Yeah.
It's designed for people specifically under 6'5", so for
Makes
short
sense.
people.
Yeah, that makes sense. I understand that. Yeah. I'm starting to get it. You're not going to get me every time. I'm not going to just sit here blankly like,
For those who
"What?"
don't know, I'm 6'5".
Yeah.
And
It's just a camera trick. I'm actually not as tall as him.
yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's a self-improvement book. So it's
Yeah.
not a book about beards. It's not a book about grooming or style, but a way to kind of tackle the things you're dealing with on a daily basis
Yeah.
and give you perspective to overcome things. So I don't know. I think it's just something I wanted to share and maybe plug to subscribe to my very infrequently updated personal YouTube channel because I might be digging into it a little bit more.
Is that something you may potentially talk about more in the Alliance at some point?
Yeah, I think from like a public perspective, the
Yeah.
Alliance will see it first.
I thought so.
I've sent it out to everyone here in the Beardbrand office.
Mhm. Yeah,
I didn't require them to read it, so I don't know if Jack's read it or
I
Josh
did.
has read
Yeah,
it.
I looked over it. Yeah,
Okay,
remember
good.
we talked about it.
And then I also sent it out to some close friends to get some
Mhm.
critical feedback. And once I kind of get all the typos out and the spelling errors out and everything that makes me look like a complete idiot, then
it'll
we'll
be
probably
ready.
share it up on the Alliance, get their feedback.
That'll be cool.
And then from there, eventually I may one day want to just drop it in with all of our orders.
That would be cool because it's gonna be. I mean,
It's
physically, it's
yeah.
physically small. Like
So when I say a
that-
short book, it's like
it's legitimately
it's like the
a
field
small.
notes
Yeah.
size.
Do we have? We don't have any field notes in here. Darn it! I always forget to do that. I should always bring those in. But yeah, so it's gonna be small. So that'd
Yeah.
be cool to drop it in with orders. That being said, guys, we got 4 minutes until the first drawing. So
Oh, does that mean we get to shoot the shit for 4 minutes?
we could shoot the
Oh!
shit for 4 minutes. Oh no. Okay, fine. Do you want to?
This is one of my Twitter jokes. All right, you know the punchline.
I'll play along,
Everyone
though.
already else knows the punchline too, but Beardbrand's thinking about a new product.
We are.
Yeah, new
Yeah.
product. We are going to design, develop, and invent clay pigeons made out of cow dung. That way,
like the ones you shoot with like a shotgun, like the skeet ones. Yeah.
yeah, skeet. Yeah. That way, people could shoot the shit.
God. Even though I knew it, it's still like it just hurts. It like hurts physically. I think like the better the groan or the better the like just the from the audience. That's how a good dad joke is.
So I got that one, and then my Uber joke.
Okay, I haven't heard this one then.
Oh, okay, yeah. I hate using Uber, right?
You do?
Yeah, man.
I didn't
like,
know that.
Yeah, and
Sweet.
the thing that gets me about Uber
Yeah.
is every time I use their service,
Mm-hmm.
they take me for a ride.
Is that one on Twitter?
Yes.
God, we need to get the dad joke Twitter to start retweeting these things more often, man.
I know.
We could even start like a whole segment, just like a separate.
Well, between
channel.
those two, which did you think was better?
Uber.
I prefer the Uber one only because I
Uber one?
hadn't heard it before. With the shoot the shit, I heard that one last week.
Oh, okay.
Plus, I got excited because I was like, "Oh, that sounds fun. I want to go do that."
Yeah,
and then
let's go
and then when I found out it wasn't real, I was like, "Oh." So I prefer the Uber one. Let us know what you guys think. Do you like shooting the shit or do you like getting taken for a ride?
Yeah.
Down in the comments.
It'll
Let
be
us know.
interesting to know.
Yeah, and hey, don't feel afraid to share your own dad jokes with us in the comments. I don't
Yeah,
know if
we
any
got
of
a
them.
good sense of humor.
Yeah,
around
I feel
here.
like there's some good dad jokers out there, man. So with that being said, why don't we we'll get some questions, man,
Oh yeah.
before we do the first drawing. So Josh, did you happen to pull any questions, or should we just go ahead and look at the chat and see if we can find any real quick?
I have not seen any questions.
All right, cool. Can we get the little thingy that says post your questions in the chat?
Post your questions in the chat room.
Have at 'em, guys.
We know what to read.
Oh wait, I wonder. Oh, here we go. Here's the dad joke. Do you want to read this? Wait, is it going away? No, come back. Do you want to read that out
Okay.
loud? Okay.
I must have gotten my dog from a blacksmith because when I brought him home, he made a bolt for the front door.
I wonder if any of these make sense outside of people who speak English. Probably not. They're so.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh,
So
you got the reverse.
I know I do the scroll the other way. Anywho, so why don't we get into some questions real quick? So how about this? Who's the best barber in Austin? I don't think there's the best in general, but
Yeah,
there's some
best
that we
for you.
really like. So yeah, we talked about that. I
I
actually talked about
got
that.
a shed. I got a Chachi.
Yeah, I got a
And
shed as well.
I think it's because he's my brother from another mother.
Yeah, he really does look like
Dude, he
you,
looks
especially
just
now.
like me.
Yeah, man, if he grew out his mustache, he would look identical
Yeah.
to you. Maybe a little
We
bit
did a
longer.
video on it. So
Yeah.
if you Google like Eric Banholtz,
And Chachi or something like that. Or
Chachi,
just Shed. Yeah.
something like that.
It was the one where Eric got his beard,
Beard
trimmed,
stash,
like
yeah.
really trimmed down. It was a cool video. It did really well. So
Well,
we
they've got a
like
few
Shed
barbers
Barber.
now.
Yeah, we like Shed Barber. They're really good.
The Boardroom is a
Boardroom's
good,
good.
series that they carry our products too.
They do,
so
yeah. So that's hey, if you want to pick up
double
some
plus,
Beardbrand,
yeah.
man, you can
Boardroom.
get a beard trim and pick up some Beardbrand stuff. So hey,
Yeah.
and I also like personally the Bearded Barber up in North Austin's really good. I like him.
Yeah.
And that goes back to what I was saying in that video. You know, I like barbers that have big old beards. That makes me trust them a little bit more when
Yeah.
it comes to like
But,
Mahesh.
yeah, and then try different ones too.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't be afraid to experiment with barbers. Not that way.
What do we got, Josh? Anything?
I've seen a couple.
All right.
Yeah. You want to ask us one, or should
Ask
we
us
just
one,
grab
yeah.
one?
Yeah, I can ask one.
Let's
Okay.
go, man.
Is it weird that you have to have a full beard at 15?
What's that?
Is it weird that someone has a full beard at 15?
Totally weird. You are
Yeah.
the weirdest kid ever.
That's not okay. Get rid of that.
Yeah, you're
that's-
weird.
That's just weird. But no,
I don't
man. No, in all seriousness. No, that's actually
Yeah, you're
badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, some
I-
guys just get it earlier, and some guys get it way later. You know, Greg had his way later
Yeah,
in life.
mine was like the 20s.
Yeah, that's when you
it
first
came
started
in,
getting yours?
So,
Yeah, some people just
props
get it
to you.
early. It depends on your
You
genetics a
may
lot of times.
start losing your hair though.
That's true. That is
Yeah,
one
people
thing.
who grow good beards at young ages.
It's almost like the hair is migrating. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like, let's screw this. Let's go down. Okay, let's see. Are we going to make a beard wax? Well, we have the mustache wax.
Yeah.
So I don't. How do you feel about beard wax?
I mean, I use the mustache wax.
Yeah, but you can put it in your beard
Yeah, of
for certain
course.
parts, especially with flyaway hairs. It's fantastic for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't be afraid to try that.
And our
out.
styling balm as well is
Exactly.
Is a styling
It
product.
pretty much, kills any reason to ever need a wax, I would say. I don't
Well,
well,
there's
maybe
different
eventually.
preferences for things.
Right.
We may develop it or come up with a different way to package our mustache wax
Mhm.
in a way that's also usable across the board for your beard. But
Right.
yeah, just go the mustache wax or the styling balm if you're looking for a
Yeah, man. And it all
beard
works
wax
out.
from Beardbrand.
All right, so now we are 47 minutes in. Sorry, we're 2 minutes late. Josh, do we have our first
We got
winner?
any winners?
Do we
We
have
do.
our winner? Sweet. Will you go ahead and tag this bad boy in the chat?
Yeah,
Or
let me check to
girl,
see if he's
right?
still
Or
here.
girl? I don't think we've had any women winners yet.
No, I misidentified someone.
Yeah,
the other week.
Josh
Yeah,
accidentally
actually
caught
last 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he accidentally
all right.
called
It
it.
happens.
That's all right.
It
We
happens.
won't hold it against you.
All right, I'm gonna mispronounce this, so I apologize.
Okay.
Koopa Grabbin? Koopa Grabbin?
Koopa grabbing, man.
Koopa Grabbin, winner number 1.
Let's see.
What is that? Poo poo grabbing?
Poo poo grabbing. No. Let's see if they're in here. Let's give them a little bit of chance.
Kuba grabbing.
Koopa
Sweet.
Grabbin.
So if they're in there and they respond, they will be winner number 1. I'm not going to say congratulations till I see them, but we're going to give them a little bit of time because some people's internet's a little bit slower. Congratulations,
we'll have
man.
to-
So let's why don't we go back up to let's see. Are you seeing any questions that stick out to you? Are we British or American? We are American. People have been asking that quite a bit. Yeah, a lot of people do actually
There
ask
he
that.
is.
Oh, he's in here?
Yeah, so thanks.
Sweet. All right, congratulations to our first winner. Let's get back into some comments or questions.
Someone asking about Beardbrand clippers.
Clippers.
If we're ever going to develop those.
Oh, like trimmers?
Yeah, like.
Oh,
You know, like.
Well, we do have scissors. Yeah.
We do have scissors. Yeah. It's actually if you look through my field notes, I've drawn out.
Oh,
some-
really?
Yeah. I've drawn out some trimmers that
That'd be cool.
I think would be different than anything on the marketplace. But
Hmm.
our focus right now is on the
Cosmetics, like
yeah,
the beard and hair kind of situation,
grooming
skin.
soft products or.
Yeah, more so than the tools. Like, even though we are getting the combs back, the
Yeah,
combs did
I've
come
got
back.
some ideas for the combs, how we can improve the combs. I got all these ideas.
That's
It's
the mind
just
of
a
the
matter
entrepreneur, man. It's just always
yeah.
buzzing,
I
which
got
is
a
cool.
million ideas. So maybe one
Yeah.
day we'll have clippers, but it's certainly not going to be within the next 2 years.
Yeah, so that's distant future. That's cool though. Let's Oh, here's one. What's our favorite Beardbrand product? I always like self-promotion. What is your personal favorite?
Well, I mean,
Or
so
as of right now, let's say.
I think
like
that-
today.
Well, this is a tough one
Yeah, I know it is.
because I think my favorite product is one that no one can buy.
Really?
Friendship.
Oh. Am I being had?
No, you're not being had.
Oh.
I'm
What?
crazy about our soap, our bar soap.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Actually, I am too.
Yeah, I don't want to say what the name is because it's got a pretty cool name to it.
Mm-hmm.
But essentially, it's a bar soap,
Yeah.
and it's flat out
It's really
amazing.
cool. Yeah.
I take it for traveling. I use it on my hair, use it on my beard, use it on my skin.
Yeah, I've been
Use
using
it
it.
soft. And here's the thing: I had one for my
Mhm.
gym bag
Right?
that I would take with me. So that one's gone.
Okay.
We're out of prototypes here in the office.
Yeah, I was getting scared. I was
And
like,
I had to
need more.
switch to like a normal,
Like bar
different
soap?
company from bar soap.
Right.
And immediately my skin went from like soft and subtle to
Oh, really?
silky to like white and flaky.
It had that like
It's just
draggy
instant.
texture.
Well, you could see it. Like my skin was just starting to flake. It was all
Oh, really?
dried out. Yeah, because of the
Huh.
whatever other product.
Yeah, I
was
used to
using.
be kind of weird about bar soap because that would always happen. I'm like, oh, that's my only experience with bar soap. I don't know how it works. I'm like, ugh. So yeah, that I do really like that. I wouldn't say that's my absolute favorite one myself. My favorite would probably just be beard oil. Not just beard oil, but I mean, like, it's just tried and true for us. You know, that's that was my first Beardbrand product, and I still use it. I put on some right before we came in and did the live stream.
Yeah.
I just like beard oil. It's my favorite. Even though I love utility balm too. That would have to be my second favorite. That sometimes becomes my first. Yeah. Anyhow.
I do have another question.
Let's have a question. Wait, actually, second winner? Do we want a second winner real quick?
I don't have one yet. That's why I was going to offer a question.
Okay. Question, then winner.
So Crag says, it's hot here in England and I sweat uncontrollably. What can I do to stop or cover it up?
I want to know that answer too, man, because I'm sweating uncontrollably right now.
Beardbrand deodorant, right?
Eventually. In all honestness, though, I would say one of the best ways to help out with that is, I don't love to suggest doing this every single night, but one thing that I've found is that if you put on a little bit of deodorant at night, that can help a lot in the next day. I don't know what it does in terms of maybe blocking up some of the pores or freshening up your armpits. Either way, I've found that next day when I'm riding the train, I'm not as sweaty.
So what I do is I just keep deodorant with me. I got one in my bag. I don't use antiperspirant.
Okay.
So I will sweat, you know, and sweating is a natural part of
it's part of
being
just
a
being
human.
human,
So
right?
the issue is just when you stink when you sweat.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't have an issue with sweating per se because it happens to everyone.
Right.
So I keep the deodorant whenever I have like a long walk and I'm feeling a little
especially right
moist
now.
or damp, then I'll just go and apply a little more product. And because it doesn't have the aluminum in it, I don't have to worry about how much I apply. Just can do it pretty.
Doesn't get that like burning sensation under your armpits or anything. And then of course, you know, there's always.
To be fair, I've never had that before.
Really?
No. Do you get that?
I do.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I have really sensitive skin. I don't know why. Well, I don't know why I have sensitive skin. That's probably genetics, but I don't know why it burns. Either way, Josh, do we have a winner?
Yeah.
I promise this isn't real beer.
Liam Arney?
Liam Arney?
Aherne.
Liam
Arney?
Arney? I think. So we'll give him a little bit of chance to, let's see. Oh, that's a good that's a good question right there.
Arney here right now?
Let's see if Liam's here. Yeah, man. Let's see if he's in here. But anyway, let's answer this question real quick that Ian Frank asks. What's your favorite outfit, especially in the summer, because it's really hot right now. It's like 90 degrees out right now.
It's simple. This exact shirt, as you've seen, it's been on
the
past 20 times I've been in public.
Yeah.
Been wearing this one shirt. And
yeah, it's really light. I like that one. So I like that.
Yeah.
Not that specific shirt that you're wearing right now.
No, I'll sell it to you.
You'll sell me the shirt off your back. I don't know if I want that.
It's got my odor on it.
Yeah. Ode Eric. I'm not sure.
You can sell that on eBay.
Honestly, it might sell. But either way, sweet. All right, he's here.
Liam.
Sweet.
Liam Arney, not Artie.
Sweet, man. So that's 2 winners in the bag. We'll do the last one in a few minutes, answer a couple more questions, and then we'll get out of here, man. You guys get back to your life.
Yeah, this hour flew by.
Yeah, right. It always does. That first half hour is kind of slow, but then it just skyrockets. Anyway, so real quick, my favorite outfit is always white. Wear white shirts.
I hate white. White is the worst color.
Why do you hate that color?
Dude, nipples. I'm like anti-nipples.
Let me provide my insight here.
Is your microphone on, Josh?
Yes, my microphone is on. White, it does reflect light, so you're going to be a little cooler.
Yep.
But if you sweat, your nips are going to show.
Yeah, look at those nipples.
Dude, stop looking at my nips.
Now everyone's going to be able to see your nipples.
Go for a middle ground. Use gray shirts.
Gray shirts?
Gray shirts.
Yeah, gray.
Oh, let me tell you about this, though. Linen shirts.
Oh,
godsend.
that's a game changer.
Yeah, but they wrinkle so much.
They do. So unless you want to be the wrinkle king,
that's fine.
Don't do linen. But that's kind of a Florida fashion guy kind of coming at you, though. I'm partial to linen. That country club look. All right, let's get into a couple more questions, and then we will get out of here and pick the last winner, man. Any recommendations for barbers in San Antonio, guys? We don't have recommendations for everyone.
So what I do is I recommend you go to beardbrand.com/pages /our-retailers. So maybe Josh will drop a link in there. Yeah, go there first.
Yep.
Anyone who generally carries Beardbrand products, they care.
Yeah, they're dudes that
about
are going to make sure that you're going to do a good job.
Beards and hair care, and they've watched our videos.
And we've got videos on how to find good barbers, especially, check the one I just did on Sunday. You can check that one out. Eric did a great one about 4 things the best barbers provide. Carlos has done a video on how to find a barber. Greg talks about it all the time. So don't be afraid to get out there and just experience different barbers. You don't have to get it right on your first try. You know?
And you can ask for just a fade, right?
Yeah, just say just.
Go
sit
to
down,
Mahesh and be like, just a fade, mate.
I wonder how often he gets that comment now, like in
It
real
must
life.
be pretty. Yeah, I mean, he probably acted
Yeah,
himself.
it was
on
like
to
shooting
it.
himself in the foot, man. That is rough. Anyhow, let's answer a couple more questions and then let's cue the Jack Nipple YouTube channel. Don't do that, man. Don't make a Jack's Nipples YouTube channel.
Greaser Jack
Let's see.
to burst into song and dance.
Right. Okay, so there's the... Okay, here's a good one. How do you stop split ends in your beard? So we all kind of deal with this in different ways, but I think one of the best things to do is make sure that you're hydrating the hair. Make sure that you're taking care of your beard. Make sure you're living a healthy lifestyle, obviously. That's one of the biggest ones, is making sure you get enough sleep, hydrating yourself. That's with water, you know, and then hydrating the beard. That's with beard oil or something like a utility balm. Make sure that hair is strong. But sometimes, you know, it's inevitable that you're going to get 1 or 2 split ends.
Yeah, and once a hair is split, it's split.
Yeah.
The only way to really prevent it is to trim it.
Right. So
Right,
don't be
so-
afraid to get those maintenance trims, man.
Yeah. Go grab a pair of Beardbrand scissors, and then just trim like the 1 or 2 split ends.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to trim the whole beard.
No, definitely not.
But that will help prevent the split end from continuing to grow and
Yeah.
separate and splitting the whole hair versus just the tip of the hair.
And I find that when barbers do it, it's better to have them do it with scissors than rather take the clipper over the whole thing when you're doing split ends.
Yeah, I when I personally trim my hair,
Mm-hmm.
when I compare clippers to scissors, I find I will actually get more split ends from using clippers.
Yeah.
And maybe that's because I don't have like oil in the
Potentially.
clipper blade and it's not getting as clean a cut.
Mhm.
But that's just kind of my own
Yeah.
anecdotal personal experience.
So it really depends, but don't be afraid to get those trims or do it yourself every once in a while, and you'll get rid of those split ends pretty well. And then you can take care of your beard and continue to hydrate it and keep it looking nice, man.
This guy says, how does he stop flyaways? I think the key there is to not take any airplanes.
That makes a lot of sense.
Steer clear of balloons.
Balloons,
Yeah.
yeah.
Get rid of balloons. Don't go near any blimps, birds.
Windy
know.
kites and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
or anything that's going to take you off the ground.
But in all seriousness, flyaways can be tamed with styling balm
Mm-hmm.
and a blow dryer and a little bit of technique and
Yeah, it definitely
patience.
helps. And then every
So
once in a while you will get one.
Greg's
that just
very good at that.
Yeah,
I think
he's
watch Greg
really
Brzezinski's
meticulous.
videos. I'm less concerned about flyaways. It's just
Mhm.
like,
And because I'm doing
beard's
the
going
beard,
to do beard, right?
yeah, it's kind of hard to prevent flyaways when you're doing the all natural look.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. Why don't we get our last winner and then
Yeah,
we
last
will
winner.
get out of here. Jack looks like Rachel and Friends. Stop talking about my nipples, guys. Jesus.
That was a dope reference.
That's actually.
This is the last time he ever wears white.
I know. I'm never gonna wear white. I was like all excited to wear this shirt too because this PlayStation on it. I was all excited. Now I'm never gonna wear white in the live streams. I'm like turning red. Anyway, Josh, do we have our last winner?
Yep.
All right, let's tag him in the comments, man.
Jason Graffis.
Jason Graffis, are you in here? Let's
Jason!
let's give
Jason
him.
Graffis! You're winner number 3. Getting that $50 gift card because you entered and you followed instructions.
Sweet. And let's answer one more question. There he is.
Yeah, he's in there too.
Sweet. Oh,
Boom,
it's
boom, boom.
right on, man. Let's go for one more question, and then we will get out of your hair and your beards, guys. When is the time to trim when you're going for a yard? So this is a difficult one because all guys kind of define yards differently. Personally, I say there's nothing wrong with trimming for shape and to get the split ends off. You don't want to trim any length off, but I suggest, well, it depends on your growth pattern, but 1 month's a good time. Once you've seen what's coming in, that can get rid of some dead ends if you weren't taking care of it in that first month. 3 months is great. 6 months is key. That's when I more or less got the first one, and the only one I've had was at 6 months. Other than that, let it rock for those last 6 months and let it see how big it's going to get, man. Those are my tips for trimming when you're growing a yard. That being said, guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing.
Yeah, man. There's
Thanks
another
for
one in
your
the bag.
comments and your questions.
We will get our winners those gift cards.
And being on Team Dope.
Yeah. Or Lush or Fresh. Either one.
Team Dope.
Team Dope. I think it's the clear-cut winner. All right, guys. Until
All right.
next time.
Cheers. Keep on growing.
Sweet.